No, no.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಹಾಂ
Islam.
And also what we want to recommend that we visit some department best practices, then collection of aluminium.
Collaboration, file for MOU or collaboration.
It's there.
You have to follow. Anything affordable, right?
Yes, good.
Okay,
Those activities. Supporting documents.
Some
For greenery.
give good photos.
I will send mail.
Mail and also give some hard copies.
And give us
Send by mail.
Okay.
What hard copies? What hard copies? Yeah.
They have the right to do it.
They came here and covered all the fees regarding pollution, regarding the vehicles, everything done. And we mentioned all the fees names.
How many times it is done?
Total price, consolidated one. And if year by from past 3 years, we
Here we are adding trees or it's
adding. And through extension activities, we are planting more and more. In the villages, nearby villages. And all.
So second,
One is developer, another one is community related. This is the relates to both community.
We took all the number of vehicles. We are apart from the leasing, first one is shown is
please show me the.
it's the same thing. For extension activities, we planted here. And constructions are going on. And we planted here.
Second practice was here, second district.
College building construction is going on. So that's why a few plants are gone and we added more. Because we are using, so they requested to
This
use
is also
the
the
E-waste
for their adjournment.
E-waste management
And best practice.
Okay, so we have mentioned in the IPC. One is e-waste management, another one is suggestion, usage of suggestion. That we have mentioned on the next.
That is IPSC.
Yeah.
Academic programs, academic performance.
Performance. That I have, that we had for that IPC. And for best practices, we have mentioned community related services as well as women empowerment related activities. And those outcomes. For each DCA, BSW, this is post-graduation, economics and post-graduation. For that, we supported the syllabus, no? Yeah, syllabus. We collected the syllabus copies and the combined. And with that, along with that, we analyzed the internal assessment marks as well as the curricular and co-curricular and extracurricular activities to fulfill the course outcome as well as yeah, program specific activities also. I have mentioned all the course outcomes here for history subjects. These are the course outcomes. On the basis of unit test conducted in classrooms, as well as the group discussions and seminars, student seminars participation. Solid waste, plastic waste, electronic waste.
That's not best practice. That's part of the criteria 6.
Latest function 7.2.
7.2 best practice is different. That institutionalizing the student and women empowerment, 2 best practices. This one this quality assurance strategies and process. Under that only she has given suggestion box and the e-waste management.
But we have to remove from there that 7 criteria.
There it's actually
Repeats.
here ma'am 7 the criteria. Best practice 7. We have mentioned yes sir. The student to his community, to his women empowerment. These are the 2 best practices. So these are for
I know. Electron
This as it is.
yeah, this also this section has here it, that practice is not there. Not that we don't have it. But they have that. This one, because this is what they have. This one. That. No? State committees?
79.
Sure. Okay.
This is
Welfare
the
machines.
program, no,
Welfare machines.
program.
Oh, these are.
Student center activities. It's done. With the help of this student center activities, we can able to identify the fulfillment of course outcome as well as program specific outcome and program outcomes. Different all these are the activities. These are the activities done by the institution. Same continuation.
Apart from the government welfare machines, any other welfare machines?
Awarded with the specificity, felicitate them with the for every year. We award all of them because of their we are following.
But then you have not written in your SSR.
Right. And then the celebration of Teachers' Day for teaching as well as non-teaching staff. Every year we conduct activities, recreation as well as competitions for Teachers' Day.
Give prizes.
Yeah, yes.
That's also not welfare. Your questions, any PAD given for seminar attending?
Specifically, but there is no such provision is there in the government.
This program outcome.
No.
Then
no.
COs.
Cross-cutting issues.
You have nothing in the syllabus, no?
Yeah, we have in the syllabus one. That's why I am showing this. In syllabus, in many
Only
papers.
Indian constitution.
Yeah, no. In the health and hygiene and social work,
indication that this room number.
We have made the table in which paper it has come, specific cross cutting. We have all the documents. Programs conducted in this,
Yes.
Okay.
and available programs we are presenting under the banner of NSS, NCC.
Right.
Whatever the remaining.
That's all. Candy? Huh? Candy?
Canteen that is already seen, it is all place. So I will come with the
Okay. If the laptop and it's there, means we will make the necessary corrections.
It's I will. That's for the cross cutting issues.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's it.
okay.
Apart from that,
Anything
Curriculum.
civil
No,
development.
SSR, you are written about Indian Constitution yellow.
okay.
Nothing else is there in the report.
Supporting the
SSR, it was
okay,
not
okay,
there.
okay. No,
Yeah, that point to make correction. Then green article.
can I arrange the system?
Yeah, system, so we can forget it otherwise.
Okay.
Number enters are some of the data to verify classrooms. You only have to give correct data. Now we
Yes, yes.
But how many MOUs you have there?
Nine. For each year, we have mentioned the number of employees.
Okay.
Number. And this is the table showing the details of employees. It has been already included in the competitive matrix now. It's okay. Even then, it's okay. These are the employees.
All in the nearer place only.
Yeah. Within, for
The state, within the state.
within the state.
Okay, now we have to go beyond.
Yeah, so definitely, madam, we will do that. These are the numbers. Okay, madam.
Nine MOUs.
Nine.
This is a quantitative matrix. So
Yeah, yeah.
we are not supposed to write in the report,
Yeah.
just to write in the recommendation necessary.
Okay.
16 MOUs.
Yes.
That quantitatively you have
We have
valued.
yeah.
So we cannot assess this.
Other, no, not relevant, we are, it is relevant, but we are not, presently we are not practicing it. Biomedical,
Waste management.
yeah, we are not practicing.
So these are the.
Yeah, electronic
Glass box for that separate, transparent glass. So it is usage less, you can fit in that box only.
What
And we are
are
because we are,
the e-waste generation here?
for example, cell phones, mobiles and batteries and cables.
Electronic devices.
Not that
Not
No more
it
e-waste
to
are there.
anybody, yeah.
Here there is
Collected.
no more e-waste, but e-waste are there. Less e-waste, so that's why we are.
in the point.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Definitely we will.
You say that you are.
Yeah.
Yes, also you are.
Here. No, here. For all the trees, the small plants we are using. Not for
Building also we maintain the garden.
here also, not using.
Wait.
Then the check fund. Yes. Yes.
Not,
That's the difference.
Yeah,
You
no,
don't
no.
have to separately elected or nominated. No.
In our state,
It has
it's
been
not
done.
banned.
We have student representation in various bodies.
Yes.
But not this one. In our state, no, it has been
Banned. Only
done.
banned.
By departments, 15. The programs, 15. And permanent faculty, 42. Support staff, 8. And students, 243.
ಅಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ನೋಡ್ತಾರೆ
Ethical practices of journalists.
There we have even identity cards. We are phoning them and asking them to share identity cards at least. They share with us and I had to but still. Yes, ma'am. Yes. 1926 and 1890.
Yeah, that is the that is PPT. We have okay. That is showing this.
There are in many sectors like lawyers, bank employees, and even these things and police also. There. I have few photos also here. This is a PPT of few पता चलता है कि उनको बहुत इंटरेस्ट है तो हमने उनको भी बुलाया था और फिल्म में कौन सा मतलब कैसे कैसे जॉब होते हैं उनको भी हमने बुलवा के प्रोग्राम बनाया था like this even competitive exams have done and here we have went to Shahi garments and this is a self-employment awareness program. We brought them. These are all certificate courses and we have got the certificates also after the training and many such programs like life skills programs also we conduct. It's actually
Higher than what?
We conduct the competitive exam and the last just few days back we have conducted mock competitive exam. It was like AS exam. How they have conducted. We have conducted ability point. They have selected 21 students here after the job mela. We have conducted job mela and they have selected 21 students. But here the problem is not actually problem, I shouldn't say, because this is agriculture belt. So obviously they don't want to go.
And
Hello.
not supposed to write the law.
Okay, okay.
Bio-based are converted into organic.
Then why you have called it? Only the selected persons.
This goes, we are collecting.
Initiate.
Okay, then in your report you showed that 19. 1920, it is 11 actually.
Initiated the electronic waste disposal. Yeah.
So this constable. Many of them, they are the civil police constables. Girls students are there in the placement process.
Selecting the post office, Indian post office.
All they are student, you are giving admission.
Yeah.
Irrespective of the
Second division discipline.
ST, ST. Okay.
She's a square. She's working in private body.
Are you know that the police committee?
And we had made
What's the 5 years?
we had made the
What's the 5 years? One time conducted.
yeah, one time conducted 5 years, and we had made the report of the
Name
they
of
have
the man.
uploaded in the website. It is not exact. This is not it comes under qualification.
Oh, it's there.
From here.
From there. 2 page.
Quality assurance. The university representatives, they have come here and verified all the documents, and the presentation have been made, and they come every year, they will come for every year. Now we have asked for 5 years to compel for verification, so they have come for this verification.
Portal we have to open and do it.
Okay. Then we'll take a lunch after that.
Now filter will give to as another filter.
It's very short. Yeah, we don't record. We don't record. So what?
for the exit meeting of the third cycle of NAAC process. The most anxiously awaited program of the NAAC peer team visit has come to an end, and are privileged to have the precious gems and stones as the NAAC peer team. We are lucky that we have spent 2 days with the 3 great personalities. Let us start this program by the welcome speech. I request our beloved principal, Dr. Shekara, to deliver welcome speech. Please, sir.
Hello. Good evening, everybody. Eldrigu namaskara. We are into the final stage of assessment process. This is an important event in the history of our college. Yesterday and today we had the NAAC peer team visit. The peer team visit is into its valedictory stage, the exit meeting. We got an active and cordial peer team to assess and accredit our college. At the outset, on behalf of our college, it's my privilege to welcome Professor Satyanarayana Sirasani Sir, Chairperson of NAAC peer team, for this exit meeting. I extend my warm welcome to Professor Premalata PN, Member Coordinator, NAAC Peer Team. Welcome you, ma'am. It's my pleasure to welcome Professor Jayashree Suryavamshi, Member, NAAC Peer Team, for this exit meeting. Welcome you, ma'am. I take pride to welcome Dr. Ashwini H. Bidralli, IQAC Coordinator of our college, for steering the entire process in a smooth and effective manner. On behalf of all the staff, I welcome you, ma'am. I have deep conviction that the assessment of the peer team will have a great impact in shaping the future destiny of this college. Has a committed faculty and active governing council likely to be made by the peer team. With this, I conclude my welcome note. Thank you all. Thank you.
Sir.
Yes.
Principal of the college, Dr. Shikaripura, my colleagues, the PT members, the coordinator, Professor Premalata, and the PT member, Professor Jayashree, and the NAAC coordinator of this college, Dr. Ashwini, and other members of the IQAC, staff members, alumni, and teaching, and other friends who are sitting here. First of all, we thank the college administration, the principal, and all other staff, particularly the NAAC coordinator, for giving a good hospitality. Very important. We have taken care from the day when we came. We did the same thing till we reach. Take care, even after receiving the report also, right? It is a very tough job for the entire staff, not only because this cannot be achieved without the cooperation of entire teaching and non-teaching staff, even the students. To make such a big document every year, last 5-6 years, every year sending the APRs, then doing various activities, properly structured, and making the SSR report and sending to the and last 2 years again it is a pandemic situation, and many days it is difficult for us to come to the college and do the job also. Many people may not come because of the pandemic. But anyhow, we submitted this SSR in the pandemic time only, and before hopefully it is almost ending, or I hope to end the pandemic, and your college also. NAAC peer team came, and the job is over, it is in field cover. Okay? Hope you will get a better rank. This is very, very important actually. The purpose of the NAAC is very important, and it is giving fruitful results. Right? So the NAAC grading, and also because of the ROSA now, the NAAC grading also associated with the ROSA grants also associated with the NAAC grade. That's why every college, and with the aided college management, and with the government college, the college aid commissioner, we after the principal and the staff to get it accredited, because their job will be easy for the college education or government, because you get a better grade, you will get more money from the ROSA. And moreover, nowadays the students are also very vigilant. Earlier they don't know what is the grade of the college, what is NAAC, all these things. Now students also know all these things. They are also looking for a college. Which college has a better NAAC grade? So since ours is a government college, but when you go to the private college, they will be after us saying, sir, you should get a good rank, because the other side, the other college has this rank, that rank. But it is only your sake and our sake, but the team always assess accordingly what is there in your college, because we just observe and record whatever you have submitted for the team, the NAAC. We came here to assess only. Accordingly, the marks will be given. And now it is 30% of marks will be taken from the peer team and 70% is from your SSR report. So if the SSR report is read by automatically computer generated results. So it is exactly on the format and you have submitted good, then only you will get good rating, good grade. And in addition to that, because we are also very happy to know that the Karnataka government has already implemented the NEP 2020 from this year onwards. So the purpose of NAAC, the NEP 2020 main aim is, we have 130 crore people, more than 1,000 universities, okay, including NITs, IITs, all these, and more than 40,000 colleges. Main concern of the government or ours is, we are not able to compete with the world ranking universities. We are not in the top 200 universities, not even a single university right now. Earlier one or two, around 200. Now they have gone to 300, 400. So for that purpose, actually, National Education Policy 2020, the main aim is, our universities should be competent with the world universities. That's why they, once it is implemented properly, they have actually identified that, because if our universities has to compete with the world universities, first of all, from school education onwards it should be strengthened. School education is strengthened, you will get a good students in the for plus 2 and intermediate, and if you get good students for plus 2 and in the degree, university will get good students. So then universities will also get good ranking. That means to get a good ranking, your institutional status will be increased, name will come because of the stakeholders. We have to work because we are taking salary, and it is our primary duty to fulfill the obligation for good teaching, good research, etc. But if you cannot attract the good student, good stakeholders, you cannot do anything. That is the main reason why our universities are not achieving compared to the 50 years ago when we were students and today. But the facilities wise are many in these colleges or as well as the university. But what is lacking? We are not getting motivated students to the schools, colleges and the universities. So that's why from school level onwards, NEP wanted to motivate, and more skill-oriented courses has to be started. Even the college also do a lot of skill-oriented. It's not just like earlier, you teach, they will study and go. What most of our education is, it is a teacher-centric. We now, because of pandemic, it is becoming student-centric, but the main purpose of the NEP, it is a student-centric. All Western countries, it is a student-centric. Whatever you teach in 10 classes, they teach in 1 hour. and throw assignments on the face of the student. It is the job of the student to go to the library and read assignment. They will introduce the subject, but the other part is students. So now the ICT based education came, and still we are giving content, we are giving PPT notes, we are giving everything. So they just do lecture and go there. So it is, we are thinking that we are making student centric, maybe again we are making teacher centric. So what is our motto now is, we have to make student centric, make the students to work more than a teacher. Then you will get a better results. Then the student realizes the responsibility. As long as we are just giving marks, being a vice chancellor of a former vice chancellor of a one of the biggest and 7th oldest university in the country, I am sometimes ashamed to say that 70% of the degrees what the students are achieving is of now use. Because we are giving marks, they are getting. So that should not be there. The evaluation should be perfect, correct, and make the students study and get the degrees. So that is possible in new educational policy, right? And if it is implemented properly. So now in the new educational policy, the government of India wanted to make 100 universities of the world standard universities, and see that these universities will also start their centers in abroad, and they wanted to invite 100 best world universities to India and start their own universities here. So we wanted to make our education as Vishwaguru. That means, so we are on par with the world. World universities will come here, our universities will go to the world. So that stage we have to bring to that stage. It is not the university level or the NIT, IIT can do. It is from the bottom, school education, college education, then university education. So among all, so this now I am talking about only the teaching part is involvement of the students. The main important thing for competing with the world universities is research and innovations. Now, as far as just now I told you, as far as infrastructure and facilities are concerned, we are much better now because RUSA grants or government, whatever it may be. Can we expected 20 years ago indoor stadiums and outdoor etc. All those facilities we never expected. We studied the degree is just a shed, okay. But today there are ICT classrooms and everything. But so a lot of grants are also coming to the universities or colleges. Now what is the responsibility of, now I am talking about the responsibility of the teachers. Now I just blame the students, but we have to blame ourselves. Since we must be dedicated, committed, do research, publish papers, do innovations. That means make MOIs. MOIs means many MOIs you have seen, and I have also made so many MOIs as a vice chancellor with foreign university also, not on paper. The real MOIs, workable MOIs, right? So you must have collaboration with the university, with industry. Similarly, college with local industries, college with university, college with other institutes, not only our own university, other institutions like CSR laboratories, IITs, etc. in one area or the other. So then what will happen? Exchange of staff, exchange of students takes place. Then you do research, collaborative research, because all facilities are not available in your college until unless you have a good collaboration with your Kavampu university or some other university, some other institution. Do good research, publish, do collaborations. So the university where there are a lot of collaborations, good publications, good patents, those universities will stand in the world. MIT, Boston, Harvard universities. Why they are great? Not because of just teaching. They are doing very good research and publishing good papers They are patenting every year. Hundreds of patents they produce in one single university. And out of them, 50% will start industries. When an industry is started from our research work, as a royalty, you will get lot of money. The MIT Boston budget is so high, more than 20 to 30% of the budget the professors will earn through patents. So that level the colleges and universities will go. That is the purpose of NEP. And again in NEP, in future there will not be any affiliated colleges. Okay? So even your college may become a university. Right? If not a one, but at least as a cluster university will become. That's why to become university level, you see that this your college should become a university. The first degree college in Shikaripura should become a university. That means you have to work very hard and reach, and you must have a goal, okay, and work for that, and you will achieve, right? So, and again, I also appreciate again this college, because if you are going to third cycle is over now. There are out of 40,000 colleges and 1,000 universities, not even 1,000 colleges or universities together has got third cycle of NAAC. Being a rural college, so you are doing on par, you are putting steps forward. So I wish all the best, and I thank you once again, all the fraternity of this college, principal and coordinator and other members are taking care and giving good hospitality. I wish you all the best. Thank you very much. And I also thank my two PET members. Generally, until unless they are very cooperative, the chairman is not successful. They are very nice members. We have worked with as a team and be able to do it. Thank you.
This will be implemented in future. Thank you, sir. Now it's time to recollect the memories of the past 2 days, capturing the moment of the peer team visit. I request
assessment and accreditation of our college. Though customary, I am honored to propose vote of thanks for the peer team that consisted academicians of the highest order. I am humbled to thank Professor Satyanarayana Sirsan, Chairperson, NAAC PET and Vice Chancellor of Osmania University, Hyderabad, Telangana, for his chairperson's remarks, your pertinent observations.
Sir. Thank you. Sir.
I am privileged. It's my pleasure to thank Dr. Shekhar, principal of our college, for showing indomitable and exemplary spirit and commitment in taking this process to its logical end in a well-coordinated manner. We all thank you, sir. I take this opportunity to thank our President of College Development Council, Shri B.S. Yediyurappa, former Chief Minister and present MLA, and Shri B.Y. Raghavendra, Member of Parliament, Shumaga constituency, for their continuous support and cooperation in the development of our institution. We all thank you, sirs. I take this opportunity to thank proactive governing council members of our college, alumni of our college present here, my colleagues who have worked untiringly to make this process a success, and all technical media persons, people present in this exit meeting. I thank you all. Now I call upon stage Mr. Prashant, one of our alumni who portrayed the portraits of our peer team members. I request him to present his contribution to our honorable guests.
One photo, sir. Thank you.
Mr. Manjunath sir, CDC Working President of our College Development Council. I thank Gururaj Jagtap sir and Dr. M.B. Shivkumar, College Development Council members. With the assurance that the recommendations of peer team will be followed up for timely implementation.
Thank you, Ashwini ma'am. I would like to use this opportunity. An event like this requires a GOVT coordinator who has guided us in every way. I would like to bring it to the notice of the NAAC peer team that this program would not have been this successful without her dedicated guidance. I would like to thank her wholeheartedly on behalf of the college. As a leader, our team is very fortunate to have a perfect leader, Dr. Shekara, our beloved principal. It is not an exaggeration to say that the NAAC program is successful because of the dedicated leadership of our principal. He has acted like a catalyst and has stimulated us to work. A special thanks to our respected principal, Dr. Shekhar sir. I thank all the faculties for the success and also the CDC members. Before ending the program, let's pay our respect to our nation through the national anthem.
तव शुभ नामे जा